What's up, guys? My name is Madmize. Today I'll show you how to make a gated extra rock gig. Yeah, we love gated gigs. So I thought, yeah, why not showing you guys how to make a gated gig? And yeah, this tutorial will be on English, even though I'm not English and my English is very bad. I hope you can understand me in some way. Yeah, let me just start. So this is what we are going to make today. Yeah, this is the gig that we're going to make today, and yeah, I've got everything set it up here. It took me like 1 hour to make this gig, so it's not that easy, so I had to kind of prepare everything, because you have to get the right perks and shit like that. And yeah, there's not going to be a tutorial from the start, from the beginning of everything, so yeah, to keep that in mind, because I'm very bad at that, and it takes me like up to more, or let's say few hours to make an actual good gig. So yeah, anyways, let me just show you what I've got. So wait, let me just see. Fuck that, let me just make new perks, shit like that. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So what I've set it up here is the gig, like the punch, but in raw format, if you can say it, or in non-mixed version. So we got something like a perk, or DOM, how you want to call it, S and punch here, deep. Then we got some support for the punch. It's like, I think it's the same, but just pogoed. Then we got something like a laser punch. I actually made that in kekw, the plugin. If you don't know that plugin, just Google it up. It's pretty nice, and yeah. Anyways, let's come to the punch in the mixed part. So as you can see, we already got some automation clips done here for the punch. Like without any automation, it sounds like this. Yep. And we got yeah, this automation here, just to explain you, is just to make it more punchy, if you can say that. You can hear it. Then we got the reverb, because you don't want to have it clip in. Makes it more punchy again. Then we got this kind of snare hollow, kind of, yeah, I took it from a drum and bass pack. We got this as and support for the middle part here. Then we got the sub with an automation clip with where the pitch is going down. That sub is made in Serum. That's basically it. Then we got white noise to support the gate. Yeah, okay, anyways, let me show you what I've done in Serum. So, yeah, what we got here is the Serum with, let's say, yeah, just a saw, I wanted to say saw wave. No, a sine wave. Yeah, it's basically 1 octave down. Put the rand down because it fucks your bass up. Then we got distortion in it, little hard clip distortion, and that's basically it. Oh yes, and we got the noise. That's pretty important, because let me just show you how it sounds without. This is with, and this is without. So it sounds more distorted, if you can say that. Yeah, and I've automated that shit with this here, and just right click it, this thing here, and just create automation clip. That's basically it. Then we come to the mixer. Yeah, don't ask why I've done that. I was so bored. Yeah, okay. Here's the chain. Let me just disable everything so you can hear what it does. So yeah, here we got the punch again with no camel fat. No, with camel fat. It makes it really punchy. This is what I've done here. Well, I think I just selected some preset, but I don't know what exact preset anymore, so you can just, I don't know, copy that shit here. Yeah, then I took EQ. You can also use paramedic EQ, paramedic EQ too. That's what I've used here. Yeah, but I like FabFilter more. This without, this with. Kinda takes out the mud, and yeah, that's basically it. And I kinda cut it the bass in the really low end because no one can hear that. Oh wait, you can, but it's muddy, like muffled, and you don't want to have that shit. Then we got Valhalla Room. And yeah, let me show you what I've automated. We automated the early mix late. I think that's the yeah, that's the depth, if you can say that, the depth. Then we got the mix level. That's this button here. Yeah, I kinda made a delay here to kind of support it, or let's say make it more impactful. And this is what it looks like with everything on. And now with the punch again. Oh yeah, also I used the Dark Hole 2 the preset here, the Dark Hole 2 preset. Yeah, it's everything is like down here except for the mod depth and the hikes over, and kind of tweaked it here. You kind of have to do it like you want it to have, because it kind of depends on your taste. Then we got the ODT, the multi-band compressor. That's my favorite, let's say one of my favorite plugins, because it kind of makes the highs here shining, or let's say it makes the highs shiny, if you can say that. This with the ODT, without the OTT. So it kind of grabs the highs and kind of push them up. That's what I want, because I want to present the reverb. Then we got the Fury Paramedic EQ. That's just kind of sidechaining it. This is the automation clip, and this is basically what it does. I kind of automated this here, and yeah, it kind of bounces up to push the EQ in the punch. Then we got sidechain to make this club long kind of gate noise here. That's how I like to call it, because it really wants to make you dance. Now you see already here it's clipping, so we got the soft clipper. Makes it more distorted and really aggressive, if you can say that. Then we got the FabFilter again to distort or clip, let's say. Yeah, I don't like to call it clip, but to really distort the bass, and yeah, that's basically it. And I took some mud in the 300 Hertz segment out, and yeah, that's basically it. Now let's come to the bus. Well, that's like only monoing the low end and kind of pushed the, let's say, yeah, mids for the talk. And yeah, that's basically it. Kind of took some bass out, because you don't want that stereo sound, because it will really destroy the vibe. I know it makes it more fat, but that's not good if you play that on like big system speakers. And then we got the limiter from FabFilter. You can also use, I don't know, Fruity Limit. Yeah, I think it's called Fruity Limiter, but that's not my favorite plugin from this section, so I just used, yeah, FabFilter Pro L. And yeah, now we go on to the bass or the sub. Let me just disable everything. So we got another EQ here. Took out the really, let's say, mud out of the bass in the 220 Hertz section. Then on the 168 Hertz section, I boosted it up more to kind of give the bass more punch. Then we got another FabFilter Pro Q3. Well, that's kinda, yeah, there were two plugins before that, so that's why I put it like 2 EQs now. It makes no sense now at the moment, but hey, who cares? You can just do that shit in like this here, in that here again, like kinda boost it more, but yeah, that's how I wanted to do it. And yeah, now we come to the saturation knob. Gives it more distortion or fatness. I just boosted a little bit here, and that's basically it. Then we come to the ODT, the depth at 9% and outgain 1.3 decibels. That's basically it. Yep, and kinda boosted the mids. There we got sidechain to give the punch more room. I don't like to cut it out, like, I don't like to cut everything out, so I've just done it like that. Then we go on to the Fruity Soft Clipper, and yeah, that's basically everything for the sub. And again, this is routed to the bus here and going through this here. Now we come to the white noise. So this is the white noise without everything now. I just took cashmere samples and a snare, like I reversed the snare. Yep. That's just white noise. That's basically it. Now let's go on. We go to Fab Filter to low cut everything, because you don't want to have that mid-low bass and shit like that in there, because it's it just makes the kick muddy, or yeah, it kind of destroys the mix. Then we go on to Paramedic EQ2, and I think that's the sidechain. Yep, that's the sidechain, and I just automated this knob here, or fader. Then we go on to another sidechain plugin. Cut everything out, because the Paramedic EQ is not cutting out everything, so kinda had to put this plugin on there too. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how you make the kick. And the only thing I forgot is yeah, the snare, 94, and yeah, there's nothing on it. So it's just the snare really shortened, and yeah, I kinda put the volume down. Yep, that's basically it. Yeah, if you have questions for, I don't know, for this kick, just leave them in the comments. And yeah, I hope you liked it. It was my first tutorial, and I hope you learned something out of it, even though my English is so fucking bad. Yeah, anyways, I hope you liked it. Maybe I'll do another tutorial on someday, but I don't know yet. So yeah, see ya.